Scorpio, hi. So this is going to be a reading for October 30th through November 5th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Scorpio. Uh-oh. Bam. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Two of Wands. Scorpio is kind of standing still here, or is being asked to. I don't know if Scorpio can. But, definitely feeling like a situation needs a little bit of a break, a little bit of a pause. And I don't know if someone here is willing to give it that. Maybe. I don't know. In the recent past, the King of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Emperor. And I feel like I kind of went through this energy with you recently, if I'm not mistaken, of you're taking charge here. You've taken charge of something. And it pissed somebody off. It's like, oh. Scorpio can move and be Scorpio and be and have a voice and be healed? What? No, we're not going to let that happen. So you definitely pissed somebody off here just by, stepping into your power, basically. Taking charge of yourself, taking charge of your life there. It created quite the waves, apparently, with someone. Okay. In the current situation, the Knight of Swords, the Death card, the Three of Wands. It's like, I kind of get to, this almost looks like a, when you're throwing the ball in their court, and now you're waiting to see, okay, are they going to pick it up and throw it back, or what the fuck is going to happen here? Because you're definitely giving me a sense of taking some action in the direction, and then nothing. Crickets, and nothing for a little bit. Okay. In the immediate future, the Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups. Well, this is a different kind of game. This is throwing the ball in the other. It's the same, but it's different. Because in this one, in the current situation, you just throw the ball and then you wait. You're like, okay, whatever. In this one, you throw the ball and you're like, oh, what the fuck? Why isn't that ball coming back? What the fuck is wrong with that? Expectation. Big time here. Big time expectation. And then Scorpio gets upset like Scorpio does. Threw the ball. Where's it at? They didn't throw it back? Oh yeah? Okay, I don't want them to throw it back. Fuck them. I don't care. I don't care about the stupid ball. Take your fucking ball and shove it in, it's Scorpio. How'd you get back here? Because this happened what happened? Because it's the same, I feel like it's the same energy, and you wait and you're patient about it, and you're like, yeah, whatever, There's no expectation here, there's no nothing, and there isn't. And then all of a sudden expectation comes in, and it's like, wait a minute, I threw that ball a while ago, what the fuck is going on here, So, let's clarify, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. Let me do the Two of Wands. Five of Cups, Seven of Cups, Two of Cups. Okay, so it's a situation you've been dealing with for a while. There's been some commotion within this dynamic here you got going on with someone. But I feel like there's also there's the openness to the possibility that this could work out too. Yeah, things happened. Probably nasty things, but there's also the openness to, okay, so maybe this could work out through some way, Okay, let's do the King of Swords, the Justice card, the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Cups. And you're showing up good here. Of course you're pissing people off. When people show up in their truth, they piss people off because it triggers their own truth out of them. And it's like, first they got to get rid of crap. So first the crap is going to show up. So it's kind of like, you're so real, you're so you, Yeah. Yeah. So you're not liking it much, the reaction that you get back, because it is triggering, you know, it is, yeah. It's feeling good for you to show up like that, to stand up in your power finally and take charge of yourself, of your life, of you. But yeah, the response you may get to that, sometimes not pretty. So I see you kind of not liking, you know, the response at times. For the 5 of Wands, you get the Judgment card, the 10 of Wands, the Page of Swords. Takes away a little bit from you too, because this is personal. Whoever this is definitely seems a little thrown off. Let's just put it that way. I'm not going to say pissed off, because that would be freaking ridiculous, you know, to see somebody growing and to see somebody, I'm sure from a higher self level, they're actually pretty proud. As a human that's not necessarily healed, as I said, they could be triggered. So whoever this is, because it has that kind of a, I don't know what kind of reaction. I don't want to say it's nasty, because I don't see it super nasty, but I see it. I see it could be, energetically speaking at least, not great. You know, and I feel like it kind of deters you. It takes you back a notch. It's like, it almost feels to you like you did something wrong or something when you have this kind of a reaction, especially from someone that you consider to be close, you know? So I see you trying to resist that, but it's still kind of happening, where you're kind of stepping back a little in your energy of truth, of taking charge. Let me do the Emperor. Overall, the energy is still there, though. The Knight of Cups, the Empress, the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Very sincere, very loving. You know, it's not like taking charge in the sense of controlling of your environment and controlling people and just taking charge of you, yourself, your life, you know. And there's a certain aspect of truth to that. There's a certain aspect that intimidates people, and again, sometimes triggers people, because if they're not doing that, then it kind of challenges them to do that. So the response to that could be challenging, but you're definitely showing up, energetically speaking, from your heart, in the direction of whoever this is. There's quite the stability attached to the two of you, at least energetically speaking. So there's beautiful energies here when it comes to how you feel about the situation. Let's do the Knight of Swords. In the current situation, Scorpio, you're pulling a little bit of a trickster energy here. Let's do the Death card, and let's do the 3 of Wands. Alright, so for the Knight of Swords, you get the Hangman, the Devil, the King of Wands. For the Death card, you get the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. And for the 3 of Wands, you get the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so it's interesting how this whole energy is kind of turning from, okay, let me throw in this ball in their court, with no expectation, no nothing. Whenever they get it, they get it. If they want to throw it back, they will. But it turns from that into, come on now. It's been a while. They should have seen that ball by now. Into, come on, what the fuck? Throw that ball back. Now, you know. So it's interesting how slowly but surely it turns to that. So initially you definitely put some sort of energy in their direction. You're doing it a little, it's a little bit manipulative. I gotta give you that. There's definitely a little bit of, the intention is good. It's not manipulative. It's not nothing. The intention is, look, this is what I have to give to you, so I'll give it to you right now. But the way you do it comes through as, I got it going on, so I'll definitely put this out there, because, you know, no chance in hell that this is not going to be replied to. So pretty, I don't know, there's a little bit of something there, because it's, I mean, it's the Devil tied up to the King of Wands. King of Wands is very charming, very, like, you know, they know they got it. But with the Devil, it's kind of like, they know they got it a little too much, you know, kind of like that. And then you're showing up with, okay, let's give them time, let's give them space, let's not have any expectations about this. I'll just, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And you're telling yourself that, and you think you believe that, but you don't really. Because in the background of all of that, this whole energy is forming of, okay, it's been a while. I wonder if they even saw the ball by now. I think they did. What do you think? So, okay. It's growing in that direction of what the fuck, and which, ultimately it's going to result in you being upset about it, because they're not doing anything about the ball. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm not either. I didn't even throw that ball. It was the neighbors. Not my ball. I don't know where the fuck it came from. I don't know, man. So I don't know what the hell is going on here, but there's definitely, for now, no ball being thrown back, and Scorpio going through some sort of cycle here from, I'll just put this ball right here for whenever they can. No rush, no worries, no nothing. 5 minutes later, it's like, I don't know, man. Time is ticking. So it's not that bad the way it's unfolding here, but it could go worse here. So let's see what you're doing here about it. Let me do the Ace of Wands. Man, you can't help it, can you? You're definitely in that place. You're doing a whole lot better than before with this kind of an energy, because you have grown. You have stepped into your power. You know how that feels like. For some reason, you're stepping into old patterns here at times, where you are doing things differently, but then somehow you keep on ending up doing it in the same way, So for the Ace of Wands, you get the Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, okay, I'll give them 5 more minutes. If they don't throw that ball back, that's it. I'm done. Moving on, slowly but surely, I'm done here. So again, the whole argument with yourself here about a freaking ball, It's Wilson. It's you and Wilson. What can I say? Man. Let's see next. 5 of Swords. Kind of get the sense that this is where it hits you. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Am I arguing with myself again about this whole situation? For the 5 of Swords, you get the 7 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, the World card. Yeah, no, you're taking it further, 5 minutes out, okay, I'm gonna move on, I'm gonna start moving on. The process of moving on starts right now. And as you're doing that, 5 minutes later, you're like, cycle closed, I'm done here. This bitch is done. Should I tell you, or should you tell yourself? No, it's not. This is just you going through this exact same thing of, okay, let me argue with, well, at this point you're arguing with Wilson. It's not even the person anymore in there as a fictive, something. No, it's a freaking ball. Let me do the 8 of Cups. And then the ball comes back. Then Wilson knocks at your door. It's like, what? Oh, okay. Where all of this doesn't exist anymore. All of a sudden. All of the arguments you have with the ball, with the person, not the person. The person is never there in these kinds of energies. But anyways, for the 8 of Cups, you get the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands. Yeah, as you move on here, and a whole lot of thoughts are coming through your head, which, by the way, that's not allowing you to move anywhere, but you're moving on. There, either the ball is coming back or something is happening. Something is opening up to the extent of, and it's just a little tiny bit. It's not like, oh, the ball is definitely back. Everything is great. Everything is like, oh my God, everything is in place and we're going to live happily ever after. No, it's just a little, hi Scorpio, something. Very symbolic, very little. And that is enough for you to eliminate all of this, to forget that you even did it in the first place. I mean, you know you did it. You know you had these arguments with Wilson and the, you know, the friendly ghost you're talking with here. But for some reason you forget that you did it to such extent that you may tell yourself at times that, no, that's not true. I don't do that. I never do that. Which you know is bullshit, because you always do that. This energy comes in too many times for me to believe that, no, it's just, you know. And no, I'm not going to justify it with, it's just Scorpio doing their thing. No, it's a pattern. And it's not, as funny as it is for me to read at times, because I know how this goes. I've been here, and I'm sure most of us, if not all of us on this planet, have been through this, where we fought with the other person, well, they were not even there. It's human nature, you know, it's not something uncommon. It's just for you, it's shown up as a pattern, which again, as funny as it is for me to read, just because I know that I've been there and most people go there, it's probably not funny for you, you know, as you're in it, or as you do it, or in the long run. It's energy that's wasted. You can do so much more with this energy. You can just chill there. Wait for Wilson in peace. Who the hell knows? Or if you don't want to wait for Wilson, go. There's other Wilsons out there, you know? But anyways, let's see what the universe has. 5 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, there's happiness beyond all of this struggle of, I mean, the universe is kind of giving me a sense here of you fighting against energies that don't feel good and wanting to keep the ones that do feel good. And again, human trait. We all have that. We all want to do that. But a feeling is a feeling. Whether it's feeling good or bad, it's still a feeling. Why choose to hang on to one more than another, or to resist one more than another? Haven't you noticed that every time you want to hold on to a feeling that's good for, you know, like desperately, like, no, it has to stay, it goes away quite fast because of your desperation to hang on to it? And when you're pushing against an energy, it feels 10 times harder to deal with it. Just let it pass through. So whatever energy it is, it feels like in this period of time you're in a space of pushing against energies that don't feel that great. And the energies that make you feel the slightest little like, oh, this feels good. Okay, stay here, stay here. No, just let them all come and go. You know, for some reason it feels like you're in this space of rejection and hanging on too tight to some energies. So let them all pass through, no matter what they are. And yeah, just take a look into this pattern again. As funny as it is for me to read, I'm sure at some point it gets exhausting for you. So anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.